essentials.
You see that guy? That was not 6 feet. No, these are bomb. Man, these things are sweet. Well, we're gonna go try and shoot some fish in the face. It's beautiful weather. There's a shelter in place for pretty much all of Texas because of the coronavirus. But just curious, I was wondering, so I made a quick phone call to our boss, Kyle.
I have to be prepared. I'm hanging out with unprepared people.
And it turns out that we are in fact essential. And we're gonna meet up with good buddy Robert, and we're gonna go chase the Plecos. And then we're gonna put on the water with the airboat, and we're gonna fill the boat. And we're gonna make it happen. Coronavirus can't keep us down, that's for sure. We all grew mustaches to keep us safe, since we couldn't get any mask anywhere.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, no one wants to get closer than 6 feet with these bad boys on your face.
It's not a bow fishing trip unless we stop at Buc-ee's, right?
Absolutely. It's the way of life.
Every time we go boat fishing, this dude shows up, man.
Yeah, I just get the phone call and it's like Autobots were allowed. So here I am.
What is it?
Autobots.
Oh yeah, I mean they got this like Tiger King deal, and the old lady down there is like freaking slandering everyone, and so on and so forth.
And
And
Dustin got that shirt so small.
oh, with the child extra small.
He got that at Baby,
It shows off. Look at that.
He got that at Baby Gap. That would fit my daughter Bradley. What is that, an 810?
It is like
That's an 810.
No, he cut the. I think he cut the bottom off.
Should
Is
I,
what
like,
you did.
Cut it.
I've never even seen one. I don't think.
Pleco?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, since I grew up, we've always been killing them, and they're from South America, and they're armored catfish that really get about that long, and hard shell, and they're horrible for the environment. They're worse than grass carp. They'll eat all the bass eggs in the grass during like when the bass are spawning, and
Isn't that like their main?
yeah, they're filter feeder
Main
fish.
source,
Like
yeah.
that, you'll see them in all the fish tank aquariums. They clean all the glass, and you know they
Oh,
start
yeah.
out.
That's where I've seen
Yeah,
them.
horrible. They'll burrow these dens into the water, and people swimming and tubing will break their ankles off in them. It's
Like they break their ankles off them.
yeah,
Like they come
it's
up with
like
one leg.
yeah, it's just they come back and they're like, oh my god. Your time and attention or whatever.
You ready to do this?
You guys ready for this episode of Coon Kings?
It's like a trailer trash, dude.
Whoa, whoa, dude.
Hey, come this way. Hey, JJ.
Sorry. What's going on, buddy?
Who am I? Hey, come drive 4 hours. I got crystal clear water over here.
Who is Robert Blackburn?
That's me. Hi.
I'll take clear water for 600.
What is that? No, make it look.
I can't tell. It's too dirty.
So
give us the update.
we've gone 17 miles upstream, got on this flat rock.
Many a rapids.
Yeah,
we lost some good men.
We're up a creek without a paddle, but we got about 450 horsepower.
Okay, Davy Crockett.
So listen here. Okay? I have traveled many a mile.
Hey, there's a Pleco.
Where? Hang on.
Ready?
Oh, God, you gotta wait for this.
I got it. Oh my God, this camera won't focus. All right.
Oh, wait, make sure you put that in there, please.
I hit him.
Oh, yeah, that don't matter.
No, you didn't.
I didn't see it. Did you see it?
I didn't see nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, right here.
yourself right here. Stone them.
Ready?
Yep. Yep. Wait, which one you okay? All right.
Oh, look at that fish. That is wow.
That's hard. Yep. Are you having fun, Clark?
Oh my! Oh, look at the burrow. Can you see me there? Right there. Look at that.
Hurry, Robert. Get green. Wait. That one's burrowing.
There's another one in there. Look, right here. Straight down.
So that's what you were saying.
They'll burrow and they make holes and the people trip on them. So as you can see, all these burrows are caused by the Plecos.
Look right here. You can see one in there. See him in his burrow? Oh, he ain't coming out. Oh, he coming out.
Think about how many ankles you just saved.
So anyways, they'll burrow up in there, they live there, they whatever, and people come out swimming, they'll walk off their house, come down, they can't see, break their ankle, break their foot.
This river is full of them.
Yeah.
Game wardens?
What did the game wardens tell you about these fish?
They want them all out, and with Texas laws, tilapia and Plecos on this lake, you have to kill everyone that you see. You cannot return them back to the water. 20 years ago, this wasn't that bad. Now it's so bad that people go out here and they can't catch fish like they used to.
They're just in here trying to avoid the coronavirus. They're social distancing each other. Now we got them all hanging out together.
What? Doing the what?
Lord's work. Yes.
What about the one in this hole?
When they spawn, you see that blue?
Yeah.
Right here. Look, that's another one. Two of them.
So we're out here shooting Plecos and mixing with some of the Plecos with these tilapia. So we're removing all the bad fish and getting some vittles while we're at it.
Right.
Good job.
Oh.
Robert, you ready?
Is that a bass?
No, it's a big tilapia. The pea shooter has been engaged.
Bust it.
Oh my God.
All that for show.
I'm good. Pretty good. Yeah. We're shooting some Pope and Young, Chad.
Man alive, are we ever?
We've shot a good amount of Plecos, could shoot a pile more. Found some needle nose, found some commons, tilapia, and enough tilapia we could feed a small village in Africa.
Which we're gonna do.
So hey, Davy Crockett, so how was the Alamo? Like,
Man, let me tell you what, it didn't go as planned. Right? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Sensitive subject. Hiding those rocks? Get that. That's secret. There you go. There you go. Look at that tilapia. Little baby tilapia.
That's a Rio Grande cichlid.
Is it? Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. Awesome shot. Oh, look at a big tilapia.
See that? That is awesome.
Beautiful fish.
I got it.
I got it too.
Don't mess up these ankles.
This is why we're here.
Out of the tub, onto the walk around, out of the boat. You get all that on video? This is a smart fish.
Good?
I'm in it. Oh, he did it. Yes, let me see.
So it's like 4:45. It was way better than we thought it was going to be. We absolutely filled the boat with Plecos. One of the most fun fish I've ever shot. You'll be going around, you see them buried up in the holes, you guys see it. And I mean, just the whole side, the riverbanks are just trashed from these fish. It's nothing but just little burrows all over the place, and you see them up in there. And some of the tilapia even use the holes as, you'll see them sitting in there as well. But we also got to shoot a ton of tilapia, which we brought the fillet knife and stuff, so we're gonna fillet those when we get back to the boat ramp. And probably fry them up later on today or Monday. Have a good fish fry. And it's been awesome, so I hope you guys enjoy the episode, and we'll see y'all next time.
Making some money.
John too.
It's 2 days later. We're going to show you a recipe that we like to use. JJ does it mostly on his halibut, and it's delicious, so we're going to try it with this tilapia.
So here's what we got going on. This is one of my favorite wet batters to use when we fry fish. Pretty much always use it on halibut or rockfish. I learned it back home in Washington. We grew up on the West Coast. So you need a cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of ground pepper. We're going to crack an egg in here. What we need is 12 ounces of beer. For wet batter, I found that PBR is the best one that I've seen. And if you find that if your wet batter is too wet, you want a good like thick consistency. If it's too wet, you just add a little flour to it. Yeah. Then we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw all our fish in here. Friends don't eat friends, eat farmed fish. In here, there's 3 different kinds of fish. We got tilapia, Rio Grande cichlids, and some big perch. When frying fish, you want to be about 375, and I mean usually it takes like 2.5–3 minutes. They'll start floating. You just make sure they're not sticking to the bottom from the batter, and they'll start floating. When they start floating, it's usually Game time. What you got going on there?
Straight goodness. JJ did not disappoint. Give this thing a taste test. Delicious.
It is bomb.